let me know what that would be as well. So we're going to get started tonight, and I'm going to show you a fast and healthy meal that you can make any night of the week, even if you only have 15 minutes. So I don't know if any of you have this trouble that sometimes you get home and you're like, oh, it's been such a busy day. This is kind of like me today. My day was really busy. And what am I going to make? Obviously, I already had a plan, but this is something that you can make if you don't have a plan. So I'm very excited about that. The new baking pan. Oh, yes. The small spatula, measuring cups, all great things. So thanks for sharing those. If you think of something else as we're going along that you absolutely love, just definitely share it. Everyone can notice what it is. It's always fun to know. So tonight I'm going to teach you how to make, oops, my little notes here, how to make a fast and healthy burrito bowl. And I'm going to share with you my must-have tools for busy families, busy weeknights, and how you can eat at home to save money. You're going to be blown away by something I share with you. How you can obviously, like our passion or our mission with Pampered Chef is to bring more people around the table, have more families eat together, because there are so many benefits to eating meals together. Obviously, it's a healthier meal usually, but there's also a lot of other benefits that come with it. So I'm really passionate about that. And we are going to get started. So the first thing I'm going to do, this is already heating up. I can feel the heat. We're going to use our new multi-cooker. So tonight I'm actually going to share some of our new spring products that launch March 1st. So you're going to be excited to see these, I hope. I know I am. I mean, I've been using them. So this is the new multi-cooker. So I'm going to share with you what is going on here, but I'm just going to point this out. This is our new oil and vinegar. I forget the last part of it. See, new product. Anyway, you can measure your oil. So I'm just going to do just a little drizzle. You push this in and then it fills. I don't know if you guys can see that, but on the top, it's going to fill the oil or the vinegar. And then you can measure actually how much you are using. So that's really nice because sometimes we put in too much oil. And then I am going to put in some ground beef, and you could definitely use ground chicken if you wanted. Put a little paper off here. You could use ground turkey. There's all kinds of options here for this recipe. You could even use regular chicken breast as well. So one thing I love about the multi-cooker is it is different than our previous quick cooker pressure cooker. This is also a pressure cooker, but it also can be a slow cooker with low and high. So that's one big difference between the two. And this is like the quick cooker 5.0 now. And it also can do something really cool. And I'll tell you about that in just a moment after we get this cooking. So I'm just using the mix and chop. If any of you do not have this, this is definitely something I would recommend. You can use it to crumble up all of your ground meat, but you can also use it to smash tomatoes. You can use it for chunky guacamole. That's looking pretty good there. I'm going to set this over here. So I like how it just saves you time, and it's just, you know, quick and easy to crumble and get everything cooking evenly. So to this, we're actually just searing this. So I have this on the sear setting. And what that means is it's just kind of like you turned on a pot on your stovetop. So the multi-cooker can become so many things. It's a one-pot meal maker, number one, because you can do things like sear it, and then we can change it over to either slow cook or pressure cook. It also has a sous vide option, and I'm going to talk to you about that. As this is going, I'm actually going to add in, I'm using our Tex-Mex seasoning. So all of our seasonings are gluten-free and MSG-free. And this isn't a packet because this is actually how it comes if you subscribe to our Taste Buds subscription. So Taste Buds is really a cool way to experience 3 different seasonings and also get 3 recipes from our test kitchen every month. So you can do that by subscribing for a month, like month to month, or you can subscribe for 3 months at a time or even 6 months at a time. And they also give you like fun recipe cards, not only for the recipes for the 3 dinners you get to make, but also like 9 to 10 other recipe ideas that you can also try. And then it's like a little zipper pouch, so you can close it right up So I highly recommend, if you love new recipes, trying new things, love cooking, if you've been one of the subscribers to like the meal delivery kits, you will absolutely love Taste Buds, because you get to choose your own ingredients, and then there's simple swaps that you can do as well. So if you know your family is picky, that's one thing about it, is you get to choose. You don't have to go by exactly like, oh, I got this ingredient, so I got to use it. Or if you throw it in the trash, then obviously that's wasting that. And we don't want you to do that. So this is a way for you to customize everything. So I'm using the Smooth Edge can opener, and we're going to add a little can of green chilies here. That looks already very good. Okay. And then make sure I got all the ingredients. Yep, looks good. So we're going to set this. It just kind of browned the meat a little. We're not actually looking for it to be completely cooked. And then I'm going to press cancel, and we are going to switch this to the custom setting. Oops, there we go. And then we're going to switch the time to just 5 minutes, because it doesn't take long when things are under pressure to actually get them cooked. Okay, there it goes. It's going to start running. So the multi-cooker is so, you know, I was a big fan of my quick cooker, used it all the time, almost every day of the week, really. Then the multi-cooker came out, and the fun features that it has upgraded are really significant. So we talked about pressure cooking. It definitely pressure cooks. You can use it to custom pressure cook. You can set it to the poultry, beef, or seafood, or rice, soup, beans, dessert. All of those are pressure cook settings, but custom, you can always just turn it to whatever time you want and it'll go. The second setting it has is slow cook. So on the previous quick cooker, it basically had one option for slow cooking, which was high heat. This you can now adjust to low or high. So again, you can get rid of, this is helpful when you want to downsize and you just want to have one thing. Slow cook, so high or low, so you know, whatever the recipe calls for. And then also it has a yogurt setting now, so you can make your own homemade yogurt very easily. You can use like the ultra pasteurized milk, and then you can use a little bit of yogurt starter, and about 8 hours, and you have like a pretty good size amount of yogurt for very inexpensive. So a way to save money. It also sterilizes. So if any of you have small children, need to do, you know, like bottle sterilizing or anything, you know, in the kitchen that you need to have sterilized, you can use that setting as well. Now, it also has sous vide. So this is the little book that comes with it. And sous vide was something new to me. So I totally didn't really know what it was, but it is really quite amazing. So the first time we did it is we used steak. And so what sous vide does is actually helps you make restaurant style meals at home. Now, when you go to a restaurant and you order steak or chicken or any of those things, they have sous vide'd the protein ahead of time. And then all they have to do is sear it on both sides. And sous vide is really essential, especially in restaurant cooking, because it allows the cooking to be totally even from the inside out, so that you're not like, you know, we've all had those experiences where something's raw in the middle and then it's charred on the outside, for example. So this sous vide method will actually eliminate that. So you can do steak, chicken, seafood, those types of things, and it will be perfectly cooked. So we did a New York strip steak, and you actually, how it works is you put it in a water bath. So you have like so much water that you put in there. And we have our new resealable bags. So you actually put your protein in the resealable bag. You can also use Ziploc bags too, like a freezer style. And then you can put, like, I just put salt and pepper on it, and literally that was it. Put the 2 steaks in here, and then you set them in the water bath. You set it to the temperature that you want it to be. Like if you like medium rare, that's what we like. So 135 is what we set it to. And then over the course of 2 hours, it actually will evenly cook it. And you might think 2 hours is a long time. Yes. So you can actually do it ahead of time and then just keep them in the fridge. And then what happens is when you take it out, you just sear it. So you sear it in cast iron or like a stainless steel skillet, and you will then have perfectly cooked, literally, which both my husband and I had it actually around Valentine's Day. I was like, I was going to make this special meal. And we have never had such good steak. It was better than a restaurant. So it makes that everything is so juicy and moist. Everything is perfectly cooked to the right temperature. Obviously chicken you'd cook to 165, but that is a little bit more. So you really get the secret to restaurant style meals at home. So this booklet explains, how to do all of it. It's got all the instructions. It's got fun recipes for all the different settings. So you don't have to worry about how to do different things. There's fun little charts in there. Pressure cooker spaghetti, rice pudding. Here's the sous vide New York strip. This is the exact recipe I made. It's so good. So that is the new multi-cooker. The multi-cooker that's replaced the quick cooker, but totally like improved as far as all the different extra functionality it has. And you will be able to use this for years to come, of course. So, and all of our quick cooker accessories, previous ones, go in here, and all of them we still have as well. So all the pressure cooker accessories will still function in here. So now we have a new egg bite pan, which is awesome. I made those the other day. And if you're thinking about like a fun brunch party that you're like, oh, I'd love to have some more brunch recipes, that's what I'm doing in April. So if you want to bring your friends to a virtual little cooking class, you'll learn more about that too. So you can get this and you will have it and use it all the time. You'll find it in the catalog. This is actually the new catalog. So right now I have 2 catalogs posted. I'm going to take the other one down tomorrow. So if you order tomorrow, this will be available, which is March 1st. So that's when it rolls out. So easy to cook, very intuitive, and you can get it for $2.99. And you can also get it for, as a host, if you book your own party, you can get it for 60% off in March. So that's a really great thing as well, if you want to save a little bit of money. So you can see, for example, some of the different things. So like there's the egg bites. They really turned out great. You can steam your vegetables. You can't quite see. Oh yeah, that's like the burrito bowl we're making. So homemade yogurt is on there. So take a look at pages 4 and 5 in the new catalog, and you'll be able to check that out. It also comes in a set. So you can get the deluxe multi-cooker with the silicone egg bites mold, the large resealable, usable or storage bag, the glass lid, ceramic pot, and the chili mix. You get all of that for $3.79. So both are a great deal. Think about how much one steak dinner costs for one person. And then you obviously usually go out with more than one person, and how quickly that could add up to replacing and having some fun in your kitchen and bringing new life in your kitchen. So multi-cooker, absolutely love it. So that is that. I showed you a couple other tools that went with that. Also, what I want to share with you is how you can get some other things now ready for our burrito bowl. I've got some chopped shredded lettuce here, and I'm going to share with you how to make your own smoky salsa and your own avocado crema. Let me know in the comments if you've ever tried these. I am going to first make the avocado crema. So I'm going to introduce you to our Flex Plus prep set. Like I'm missing a word there. This is 3 tools in one. It is a food processor. It also has an immersion blender attachment, which I have in my cupboard because I didn't have room for it all with all of this. And then also it has a hand mixer attachment as well. So really easy to use. And actually I'm going to grab my battery for it, because the great thing about this is that it's battery operated. You get 2 batteries. They last for a long time. So you can do multiple different things, recharge them with the plug-in that it comes with, and then you can not have to worry about cords. I mean, how many times have we all like, oh my goodness, the cord is going to get melted because it's right by my stovetop. You don't have to worry about that at all. So we're going to make avocado crema, and this is very easy. So we're going to do avocado. So put this down here. This is the avocado tool that I'm using. So it has a serrated edge on one side and then the pit grabber on the other side. So we're going to twist this apart. Perfect avocado. So here's a little tip. If you're planning on using your avocado right away, I'm sure the California people are really good about knowing avocados since they grow there. If they give to a little bit of pressure, that means they're ready right that day. So you definitely want to use them up. You can also store them in the fridge to help you keep them a little bit longer. Now this is called the scoop loop that I'm using. And this helps you get the flesh out, including all the way down to the bottom, where it's the darker green. That's actually where most of the antioxidants are when you are eating an avocado. So you can just scrape that right out. This is also good for removing seeds out of a cucumber, squash, all those different types of things. Then we are going to add in a half a cup of, you could use sour cream, but I'm using plain Greek yogurt. So this is a way for you to save some calories. Okay, look at that. That's how fast that was. And then we're going to do a half of a lime, squeeze of a half a lime here. Push that in. And this has different blades. The Flex Plus Prep Set has, I'm using the multi-purpose blade here, but it also has the grating blade, and it also has a slicing blade. So you can use it in all kinds of different ways. And shredding cheese is another great way. I would show you that, but I can't do it all. I'm going to show you a different way to grate cheese as well. Okay, so we've got this. And then we're going to just put this on. It's very easy. You know, sometimes with your food processors, sometimes it's a little bit more complicated, but this is super easy. We're going to put that on. And then I'm just going to put this all the way up. Oh yeah, there's a little safety feature here. So it will never start unless you press the little safety button. And then we're just going to roll it together. See how quick it works. Depends on how chunky you want it. Looking really good. I think that looks great. Okay, so I'm going to take this off. And I take the battery off because it just saves the battery power. So whenever the battery is actually on, it will, you know, just kind of pull a little bit of that. Okay, this looks really good. I'm going to use this to scrape this off. Really, really good. Okay. Now we have this really delicious, healthy avocado crema. So take a look at that. Bright green, really, it will be very tasty on the burrito bowl. And then the next thing I'm going to make is the smoky salsa. So another option for you is the manual food processor. So this is for anyone, you know, maybe you're just getting started with some food processing. This is a great way to do this. And we're going to use the manual food processor, one of my favorite tools. And this is actually the new colander that we have too. Don't you just love like the little spoons for Pampered Chef on there? We are going to put in some tomatoes. And you can use cherry tomatoes, Roma tomatoes, whatever you like. And we'll start by now you could do this in the Flex Plus Prep Set as well, but just showing you some different opportunities that you can use. Okay, and then we're going to add in just a little bit of onion. We don't need a ton of onion. So we'll just make a chunk of that. We're going to add in some cilantro and some fresh lime. So lots of lime. This would be, you know, if you make both of these as toppings, it's nice because then people can choose what they want. And adding the lime really just gives it a pop. So we have that. Just a touch of salt. Just a couple of cranks on that. That's our salt grinder. And then I'm going to add in just a little bit of our chipotle seasoning. So this is a way to add that smoky flavor. Don't need a ton, just a little bit. And then that's going to give us that extra. Okay, and the faster you pump, the finer it gets. So that's kind of the secret there. This white top piece is not dishwasher safe. You just hand wash it really quick and set it aside to dry. You don't want to let it sit in the water because it will take on water because it's where the motor is. And then you also, then this can just go right in the dishwasher. So look at how this looks. Take a little stir of this, but you can see really nice. It's got little chunks. You can see the green flecks. So now we have our 2 toppings. Okay. And then I also made some rice. Now, if you don't have our micro cookers, this is a great thing to do with your micro cooker. This is the 3-quart micro cooker. And I love this because you can make rice, oatmeal, pasta, mashed potatoes, all kinds of things. I just took 1 cup of brown rice to 2 cups of water, 5 minutes on half power, so 50% power, and then 10 minutes on regular power. And look at how fluffy this is. So you could stir in some fresh cilantro, some lime if you want to make like cilantro lime rice, but this is like super nice and fluffy. Again, only took 15 minutes. As you can see, all of this is just a really fast 15-minute meal. So we have done our smoky salsa, our avocado crema. The only thing left to do is to grate our own cheese. So let me show you that. Put this aside here. I love this adjustable double grater. So that's why I wanted to share this with you, because it's really, really nice. You have 2 different sides. It kind of closes for storage there. You can do the more coarse side. You can do the really fine side. We're going to do the fine side, and you can use this little bowl that it comes with, and there's even measuring marks on there as well. So you can just set this up and then take your cheese. I really like the fine option with this, with, you know, your burrito bowls, tacos, any of that. It also does come with the food holder, so you're never going to have to worry about you know, cutting your fingers or shaving off your fingernails. Nobody needs to do their own little food grater manicure. So you just need whatever, you know, however much cheese you want to do. We'll just stop with that. But you could do the whole thing. And then we have even, you know, other sizes of our resealable bags or reusable bags. So this is a great way to store your cheese. And like, here's one that actually opens from the side. So like great for sandwiches. And then that larger one is great for the sous vide because it's nice and big. But again, like I said, for sous vide, you can actually use the freezer bags as well. But we've got our cheese now. And for storage for some of these things, I want to show you our new containers. These are our containers that are really nice for storage because this top, so great for like picnics or anything, is also a cutting board. So as you can see, I've got some strawberries in here. I just sliced them on here, and then you can store them. So that is really nice too. I love the dual use for them. So they come as a set of 2. So you get 2 of them that are with the gray lid, and just nice. So all these new things that we've got. So I'm so excited. Okay, I'll answer some of these questions here, and I'm going to let the steam out. So here's another really great thing on how you let the steam out. There's actually a button right here. And did you hear that little ding dong, ding dong? It scared me, but nothing's happening. The steam is releasing. It doesn't release at you. The button we had before was up here, which was totally fine, but this is even more advanced. So I like that feature too. It's going to let out all the steam, all the pressure. And then when this little red indicator drops, that means all of the pressure has been released. And then you can open up the, close that. There we go. Let that water drip off. And check out this little option now too. You can see that there's this little jut out here. This is actually meant to help you store it. Oh, you can't really see that. Okay, let's see. Right here, there's a little spot. So now the lid can actually sit here and you don't have to worry about it being on your counter. So I like that too. I'm going to move it this way so I don't actually bump it. But now we've got this, and I am going to give it a little stir here. We've got our really nicely cooked ground beef with our Tex-Mex seasoning and our green chilies for a little bite. And then also Tex-Mex seasoning in there. So let's build one of our bowls. So I can show you how this works. Take this off. How excited are we? I have not made the avocado dish, but I made salsa. Yes. Are the reusable storage? Yes, they are. The storage bags are dishwasher safe. So you can actually like open them and have them, be open so that the water is cleaning everything out. You can also turn them inside out as well. So you have some different options there too. Okay, so we've got that. Then we're going to, actually, I'm going to do a little lettuce first. Kind of depends on how you want to build your bowl here. Do some lettuce, some beef. These are really delicious. Gonna love it. Then we've got cheese. We'll do some cheese on this side. If you've ever gone to like a Mexican restaurant and then they, you can get the burrito bowl. This is definitely less expensive, more healthy because you get to control the ingredients. So we've got this, and then we're going to add a little bit of fresh salsa over the top here. And then some avocado crema. And look at how this looks. Okay, we've got that. You can even put a little bit of a sprig of cilantro over the top. Now, look at this. I hope you guys can see that well. That looks so good, and it smells really, really good. So this is how you can make a really fast and healthy meal if you have the right tools. I always think about, we would never like go out and cut our grass, manicure our lawn with just a little scissor, right? We want to get things done fast. I think of the MultiCooker the same way, the Flex Plus Prep Set the same way. It gets things done fast. You'll use them every day, and you have some really great options of all the different ways you can use them, from MultiCooker, slow cook, pressure cook, sous vide, Flex Plus Prep Set. You can food process, you can shred, you can slice, you can also mix up your favorite banana bread with the hand mixer, and you can make anything with the immersion blender that you would, maybe your soups that you want to puree or anything like that. So lots of different options. So tell me what your favorite thing was that I shared with you. Which of the products did you love the most that you enjoyed learning about or seeing in action? And I love knowing like what's the most popular. So you'll definitely have easier dinners when you use tools that really make it fast and easy and fun, to be totally honest. So if you think your friends would enjoy seeing some fun new recipes, getting some great cooking tips, seeing how you can really get dinner done in a fast and easy way that's also healthy too, that your whole family will love, then I would strongly encourage you to host your own party. It's a lot of fun. And not only do you get all of that, but you also get me as your personal, have fun, share with your friends. And you also get discounts on all of the tools. So one of the things that you can look at on the back of the catalog here, right here, I know you can't see it really well, but this is a chart. And actually there's different ways to party. We have a shared rewards style. So you can actually choose to, instead of getting host rewards, you can do everybody gets a discount. And the more orders there are, the higher the discount goes. We also have fundraisers. So one of our hosts is actually doing a fundraiser, Angela, tonight. So you can do that too. Also wedding showers, you can do host rewards too. So host rewards, the way they work is that based on whatever your sales of your party is, you can get free products, on average $140 in free products. You can also get, I'm just clearing that out, up to 5 half-price items. You can get up to 30% off everything else, plus the host special of the month. So like I said, March is 60% off any item or set. So if you need new knives, if you need new cookware, if you want to get the MultiCooker set, if you want to get the Flex Plus Prep Set, all of that counts. So you really can get a lot when you host, of course the discounts, but all the extra fun, valuable information that you get as well. So what I have is 3 spots actually at the end of March that I am going to be giving the first 3 that claim a spot an extra bonus prize. So I know you can't see the name or the numbers on this, but 1, 2, and 3 is what I have on here, 1, 2, 3. And you can pick a number if you are one of the first 3 people, and you'll get the prize inside. So I've got some fun prizes for you, products specifically, and also new spring product. So don't know what you're going to get, but it's a lot of fun. So if you want to grab either the March 21st week or the March 28th week, be sure to put that in the comments in the chat, and tell me which week and then which number you want to pick. So you can have access to that. So I have 3 of these. So 3 people will get that extra bonus. You just have to be the first to claim that number. And then also, I just want to share with you too, that this is something, you know, just to give you a little bit of background. I'm like a 2-time Pampered Chef consultant. So you guys probably don't know that, but back in 2001, I was a consultant for about a year, and I was a consultant because I wanted more products. I wanted the discounts, wanted to have some fun and meet new people. That's what I did. I stayed for about a year, left, went on my merry way with my registered dietitian places that I worked. And in 2016, I actually became, again, a consultant, because I was like, you know, I'd really like to replace an income, build my income so I could work completely from home, have my own flexible schedule. And I have worked for some amazing companies as a registered dietitian, but I really love what I do with Pampered Chef. Pampered Chef is an amazing company. It's been around since 1980. It allows all consultants to really carve out what you want from it. So you can be the person that wants a full-time income. You can be the person that wants a part-time income. You can be the person that wants to do a couple of parties a month. It's really what you want it to be. So I want to share with you, there's so many exciting things happening with Pampered Chef, and it is so easy to really be a consultant, have a party. Our new platform you guys are using with Table is really second to none. There's no other direct sales company that's actually built that for their consultants, and they're constantly working on upgrading and doing all the things. So if you are interested in some additional income for your family, I know things have changed, especially with the pandemic, so you might be looking at that. I want you just to message me and we can chat about it. No pressure at all, but maybe it's something that you would like to know more about, and I would be happy to help you with that. So I wanted to share that with you. If you have questions on any of that, if you want to have a question about the business itself, how hosting a party works, how any of the products are, any of that, I literally have all the products. So you can ask me anything about them. So either private text me or whatever, or you can even ask me in the next, we have 6 minutes left. If anyone has a question, or if you do want to come off of mute, you can ask me verbally as well. So, but I'm excited. I'm going to just take a little bite here, tell you what this tastes like, because, you know, when you're watching a cooking show, isn't that kind of what we all wait for? Like, how does it actually taste? So I'm going to try to get all of it in here. And we've got the Tex-Mex. I know that's going to be delicious. We got the fresh or smoky salsa, a little bit of rice there. You guys, it's really good. Sometimes, do you ever have this where you're making something and you kind of surprise yourself with how good it is? So this is delicious. So tell me what you guys think of the recipe. Would you make it at home? Would it be something your family would love? If nobody talks, I'm going to eat more. Okay, so I would really love, I really would find the manual for processor helpful. Yes. Oh, and Betsy, this is great for onions. So I know I started with the tomatoes, but chopping onions, like my family freaks out if I hand cut onions because there's so much onion odor in the air that it just makes them cry. I don't cry about it, but this makes it so easy. So you just like 5 seconds of doing the action and it's done. Okay, let's see, some black beans. Yes, exactly. I was actually toying with that, putting that in there, but I thought, no, I'll just keep it simple. Too many things to talk about. And Betsy says she loves burrito bowls. Yes. Beth says, I'm thinking of getting the manual food processor, but now I might want the other one. Yes. Yeah. I think if you are a person, here's the difference. If you're a person that's like, you know, I just need something for once in a while, although I use this all the time too. Or if you like to do a lot of volume, the Flex Plus prep set will be what you want. If you are like, you know, I just need to make a little of this and a little of that, this will be great for you too. You could make the avocado crema in here, but you will have more capability with the Flex Plus because you'll have the ability to slice vegetables. You'll have the ability to grate vegetables and grate cheese, use the multi-purpose blade like I shared tonight, and then you'll get those other hand mixer attachment and then immersion blender. So like here's the hand mixer attachment just to show you in our last 3 minutes, but isn't this cool? Like, and then it comes with the beaters. There's 2 different beaters. There's the like the dough beaters, and then there's the whisking beaters. And then you just put the battery on just like this. And then it's not, I don't have the beaters in, but you can see how it goes. And it's so easy. Like, I love the downsizing. I had a whole cabinet with those 3 tools in it: immersion blender, food processor that was big and bulky. Like, it had the big food processor with the motor and the big, actually 2 different bowls. And then it had a separate box container with all the accessories. It's way too much. I never got it out. I got it out like once a year. And then also the hand mixer, you know, I never use that. I love now the fact that literally I can store everything in pretty much a 12 by 12 area. So if you are like, you know, I need to downsize, you may consider the Flex Plus Prep Set, because it really is something that will help you in multiple different ways for sure. So yeah. All right. Well, I want to say thank you guys for coming. I hope you found this helpful.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. I'd love to know what you think. So if you have any feedback for me or anything that you say you would like to see more of or less of or whatever, definitely give me some information, and I would love to share how I can make it better. But I really appreciate all of you coming. I just, you know, like one of the things I love is I'm really just cooking dinner for my family, and I'm just talking you through what I'm doing. So literally anyone could do this. Yes. So thank you guys for being here, and I'll post that recording so you can share with your friends as well. All right. We'll see you guys soon. Enjoy shopping until Friday. Bye-bye.